Good afternoon, everyone. It's Steven here again with another episode of the GrownCast. And here at the GrownCast, we strive to make a positive, sustainable, and considerable impact for ourselves, our family, our community, and then the world through motivating and encouraging others toward their purpose. And today is season 3, episode 9. And over the next few episodes, these last two of season 3, and then 4 or 5 videos going into season 4, we're going to be talking about some of the things that I struggle with. And so today, episode 9, we're going to be talking about how I struggle with being passive in leadership. So for me in my life, and I understand this, I have rose-colored glasses. I've been told that my entire life. And I think about that when it comes to me, it's just like everything is going to work out fine. But when I look at biblical stories of biblical leaders, they all made a decision and they all were more so active instead of being passive in leadership. They always strove to make something happen, and they strove to touch and get in touch with God when they needed to, as opposed to, okay, yeah, everything is just going to work out. Everything is going to be fine. So in the project that I'm working in now at work, I realized that at the beginning I was really kind of passive about it. I was like, hey, it's going to work out. Hey, I don't really know much. I'm going to learn as I grow, and I'm going to get there. And what in turn that did for me is I allowed other people to be in charge of my project inadvertently. I allowed them to have that right or have that entitlement to be able to make decisions for a project that has my name on it. And now that I'm on the back end of this project, I'm realizing, hey, it's so much more difficult when you don't make that decision and you don't set your guidelines up front. Now you have to work, and now you have to work doubly as hard to ensure that they give you that respect that's needed. So if you set your guidelines in the very beginning, it makes it a lot easier for people to respect you and understand exactly where you are and where you stand. And I think about that more so not even just in my career, but in my personal life as well. I think about the same thing when it comes to peace. I think about the same thing when it comes to your intentions and your convictions. I think about the same thing when it comes to your values. Because if you let other people make those decisions for you, when they are no longer able to make those decisions for you, they're taking it back because they feel entitled to be able to make that decision. So always, always, always remember, set your guidelines up front so that way you don't have to get people to respect you afterwards. And that is another episode of the GrownCast. That's episode 9 of season 3, My Struggle.